YouTube. So welcome everybody on YouTube channel here. Welcome. Good morning. So let's talk about the tax sales. We're going to talk about Indiana. Remember, we always go through our 5 steps. Add on another step if you want, 6 steps. We'll say 6 steps. What are the 6 steps? 6 steps. Step number 1, what state are we interested in learning? What state are we interested in learning? Step number 1. Well, step number 1 is that we're interested in learning in Indiana. That's step number 1, Indiana. That's the step. Step we're interested in learning is the state of Indiana. Step number 2 is, where is Indiana located? Where is the state of Indiana located? Well, we've done our homework, we've done our research, we've done all this stuff here, and we know that Indiana is located where? In the Midwest. Located in the Midwest of the state of Indiana. So it's mainly located in the Midwest, Indiana. Step 3, what states surround or border the state of Indiana? What states surround or border the state of Indiana? Okay? On step number 3, what states do border? Well, we know Illinois is. We know that Kentucky does. Ohio does. So there's, maybe Iowa or Idaho, I'm not sure, but because we may not like how Indiana works on the tax sales, we may have to go to a different state and do our auctions in that particular state in the tax sales. That's the important part, that I have to understand that. Step number 4. Step number 5 is where the auction's held. Well, Indiana, some are going to be in person and some will be online. Okay? If your state doesn't give out the tax delinquent list until a week before the auction, how would you go by trying to get it easier? Well, it's just easy. Just go to the county and ask for the tax delinquent list. All the tax delinquent lists. You can get the list probably 3 to 5 years ahead. I don't know if you want it that far. You could. And then you got to wheedle it down to the ones that are less than 1 year old. So that's the key in that situation. Or the easiest way is just subscribe to channels. I mean, there's other channels you can subscribe to, you can pay, that even though the list comes out maybe a week before the auction, within 10 minutes you already gone through all the properties. So that's something you got to do some research on, That's your responsibility as a tax sale investor, very important. I mean, I've spent years and money and time and effort to learn all this here. So it's all you have to do. do, when I do my properties here, do I go through the county list? No. I go through a third party. I got to pay a fee. And when I pay the fee, then I'll get the list. And within probably 30 minutes, I'm done. I see which properties I'm interested in bidding on. And now from there, you just go out right and look at the properties. Go out and look at the properties in person if you have to. Okay? Yeah, so that's my homework. That's what I do. That's what I basically do, Eric. Okay? I do that. I do all that stuff. So I will go there myself and I will do my research myself. Why do you think I went to Bakersfield, California yesterday at 6 o'clock in the morning? Because I already got the list 5 months before the sale. Okay, listen. I went, got the properties 5 months before the sale. Not 30 days, 5 months before the sale. I started looking at the properties. We got to do some homework. We got to do research. Remember, we have the event Saturday at 1 p.m. Come over there, watch it. Get some education there too, if you want. Go to taxsalesclass.com, taxsalesclass.com, okay? Register over there. I'll tell you something here as I'm walking here. What I try to do before, I try to help people out. I used to have a service that if people could play 30 days, join us out for 30 days or 3 months. We still have the 6 months one. And what was happening was a waste. They come in for 30 days, and I thought they would basically want to be upgraded to learn more, and then they're gone. 20 bucks, $25. I don't want those type of people. I don't want them at all, because nothing's going to change in their life. They want to try to find the Holy Grail within 5 minutes. That's what I see. Okay? Donna, good morning, Donna. So when I'm talking about these steps here, these are 6 steps. You remember? Pick the state, Indiana, what states, where it's located, Midwest, what states surround it, Kentucky or Iowa or Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, maybe another state, what states surround it, what type of auctions held, mostly a lien auction, where are they held, in person, online. And then style is a bit of premium. 6 steps. I'll give you an extra step, 6 steps. Now you start focusing more of your state and start asking yourself, what's the next steps? What's more detailed information? And I was listening to one of the motivational speakers on YouTube. It was actually true. Okay? Actually true. He's actually saying that no matter how hard you work, Ken, no matter how much education you have, only a few people will take it serious. The majority of people will not. They'll do the same old thing every day, and they want to know why they're broke every day. I mean, life is not easy. I don't think life doesn't care if you're short, fat, what nationality you are, rich, poor. None of that. Life does not care. Life cares only about, do you want to be successful or not? do you want to put the hard work or the grind in to be successful? And most people don't. That's the key. And you got to change different avenues, different strategies all the time. You got to change and keep changing and keep changing your strategies all the time. That's the important part you got to do. So we hope we give you some good education, some good knowledge, okay? We're the Tax Sale Master. Remember, check us out at taxsalesclass.com. Taxsalesclass.com. Get some good education about the tax sales. Saturday at 1 p.m. California time. Register and get some good information. That's because I went to the county treasurer and they told me no list until a week before the auction, so I wanted to see. Yeah, okay, so what do you have to do? You have to pay, not free, Eric, pay for a list of all the property taxes that are delinquent 3 to 5 years ahead of time. Pay, not free. Because it's all public record. It's all public record, and then you're going to have to go through the properties that are the good ones that are coming up for sale in the next year. What do you think I did that with Kern County? Pay, not free. Everybody wants free all the time. Well, you know what you're going to get free? 1 week before, 2 weeks before, a month before. That's free. And this is the thing. So that's what I do. I pay to get the list. Then you go to the treasurer's office and you ask him that, Eric. You say, how do I pay for the list of the tax delinquent properties? All the tax delinquent properties. That's your responsibility. Or you get a mentor to start teaching you more. We have classes every Saturday at 1 p.m. You can go on that for free. You can ask questions there. Then we're live there. Or go get somebody else. I did Robert Allen. I remember I paid $5,000 for his 1 week back in 1999. I remember that very vividly. $5,000. That was a lot of money back then. Carlton Sheets. I remember him. I bought his. And I bought other programs that I liked and some I didn't like at all. And I learned a lot of mistakes, and I learned a lot of stuff on my own too. Watching, with the YouTube stuff, man, you can learn a lot of stuff on the YouTube. Some is basic, but some give you some information. I learned the state of Maine of the changes that they just did. I didn't know that. I don't do Maine anyways, but that's where I'm from. But I said, well, it's kind of a little bit better than it was before, because before it was like a mail-in in the state of Maine. So I didn't like that at all. Okay? Yeah, go to our class, okay? Go to taxsalesclass.com. Taxsalesclass.com. Register over there, okay? That way you can get your information there, Eric. That's what I tell people. We're going to have you there every Saturday. We'll be there today at 1 p.m. You register over there and watch it. Then if you want to learn more, we tell you more. We tell you all that stuff there, because that's when I know you people are serious. They're committed. They're not going to waste my time. Okay? And that's the important part. Okay? So go to taxsalesclass.com and register over there. It's free. Free, get you some education. And then if you want to continue on, we'll show you how to continue on from there. Because then we know we want committed people. That's the important part. Okay, so anyways, thank you very much for watching this morning. Appreciate it very much here on YouTube. And we'll give you some education.